Where will the Dow or S&P be by the end of this year? Hello friends, my name is Sanjeev Sharma. I have been answering the same question for the last 10 years on SeekingAlpha and Yahoo Finance. So far, I have been able to accurately predict it based on a methodology. Today I am going to explain the methodology and the formula I utilized. And also I am going to explain to you why I utilize this particular methodology or formula out of so many other factors. A vast majority of economists and stock market analysts have not been able to do it accurately for so long. If somebody has been able to do it, I don't know him, because after the fact a lot of people explain. But before, like right in the beginning of the year and publicly stating it, who else has done it for 10 years? I'm not sure. So friends, if you look at a stock market or a major index of stock market, it is a reflection of the earnings power or the increase in earnings or the increase in revenues of the vast majority of companies in an economy. Now that is driven by the consumers. In the United States, consumers drive the earnings or revenue growth in a particular year. And how does the consumer do it? An average middle class consumer first utilizes his wages on housing, food, fuel, basic needs. Once those basic needs are fulfilled, the remaining money, which I call as disposable income, is utilized on other things. And those other things today make up the vast majority of this economy. Or you can say they make up the vast majority of a major stock index like Dow or S&P. So if we can predict accurately whether the disposable income of an average middle class person in America is going to increase or decrease this year, accordingly we will be able to predict the stock market also. In most cases we'll be able to do it. In certain times when there is war or like some unusual circumstance, we may not be able to do it. So based on this methodology, I created a formula using historical data and statistical analysis, and I published the formula also. If you Google SeekingAlpha space Sanjeev Sharma, you will see all my articles. You will also see the formula. So why did I decide to use disposable income? There are so many other factors. How did I arrive at this particular formula or this particular factor? I tried to fundamentally think about the reason why people are moving from all over the world to this country. Why a person like me who was doing very well in his own country, I used to be a manager of India's largest stock exchange when I came here. I was doing well in my own country, and I had good family background. I was doing very well there. Why did I decide to leave my friends, my family, my job and come to this country? What was the reason? Not necessarily it was because I was going to get more freedom here. One of the main reasons was that I can probably save some money. And I think a vast majority of people are moving here because they feel they can save some more money here. I've met people from Australia, I've met people from Singapore, and they say that the disposable income in those countries is much lower than United States. And therefore people from those countries also are trying to move to United States. So that is one reason I decided to use disposable income as a key factor to predict the stock market. I think it is the only factor which can explain to you that there is not much difference between the different economic theories like Keynes theory, or the other economic theories we have. If you use a single factor of disposable income, you can clearly explain why countries move from capitalism to communism or socialism, and then back from communism to capitalism. A country like China, why did it move from capitalism to communism? It can it is obvious that at a time when capitalism was running, it was like a free, laissez-faire, free-for-all capitalism. A vast majority of people were not able to derive much benefits in that economy. They decided to move towards communism because they felt their disposable income will be higher in communism. But after many years of spending time in communism, when they realized their disposable income is not growing there, they decided to move towards capitalism. This is the other reason, or you can say this is the same reason why people in a country elect in like United States, why they decide to choose a Republican president first, and then a Democratic president, and then again a Republican president. It is the same set of people, but how they keep changing from election to election, because they feel that their disposable income will be higher under certain conditions or under some particular president, and they vote for him. And that's how people keep changing their faith between conservative and liberal policies election after election. So where will the Dow and S&P be by the end of this year? Well, I can answer the question now, just like I have answered for the last 10 years, but I think I should give you a chance. You have the formula, use the formula and try to come up with the answer on your own and see if you are able to answer it on your own. If you want, you can contact me. My email address is ciframeworks@yahoo.com. You can easily find it on amazon.com or SeekingAlpha. C for Charlie, I for India, frameworks@yahoo.com. Thank you, friends.